right? Yeah. Hey guys, Joe from SurviveTheWild.us here. Just want to talk for a minute about water preservation. What I mean by that is preserving the amount of water that you have when you're hiking. Like I just came for a hike up a mountain. Now I knew ahead of time, one, I was leaving a water source. There's just one little dirty, pond area down at the base of the mountain, and that's it. And up on top of the mountain, I mean, there's just nothing. It's just all rock, and the water just goes. And it's like the hottest day of the year so far. I think it's like 85. And so I only have this. So no matter how long I was going to be up here, even if I was going to be up for the night, I mean, what am I going to do? I need water, So I just want to talk about some of the things that I do as a rule. Bugs are out. Some of the things that I do as a rule to preserve water. One, there's an army motto, and I subscribe to it. It says, don't ration the water, ration the sweat, the amount that you sweat. So, when I'm hiking up a mountain, when I'm hiking anywhere, up or down, doesn't matter. If I have to preserve water, if I'm not like right next to a river, as soon as I feel myself breaking a sweat, I slow down. I stop for a moment. When I feel a drip on my head, I stop. I take my fingers, I get the drip, and I suck the water and sodium. So I'm actually putting my sweat back into me as liquid. Now, I don't know any scientific research or anything saying that that's unhealthy. So that's what I do. But and that way and while you stop for a moment, when you do that, you just stop for a minute, then you slow down, and then you continue again, and you can take big, longer steps and use about the same energy, rather than kind of, huffing like this. You just nice, long, steady strides, and you'll get there without using a lot of energy. Another thing I do is I keep my mouth shut, and I breathe through my nose, so like that. That does two things. One, it keeps your mouth from getting parched. Oh, and I also usually chew on something that has liquid in it, like pine needles or the new growth sprouts, or grass, or something edible, to keep my mouth from getting parched. Sweet ferns, but that does a couple things. One, keeps you from drying out your mouth and more liquid that's getting evaporating or whatever, and it also helps because you're breathing through your nose and you're hiking, so you're exerting energy. After a while, when you start getting faster, it's hard to breathe. You're like, you want to open up your mouth. Don't. Slow down. That's the thing. It's a gauge. You know what I mean? Just that means you're going too fast. You're going to start sweating anyways at that point. So slow down to where you can comfortably just breathe through your nose and just move, and you'll preserve your sweat by doing that. If I am hiking like crazy and my shirt is just totally soaked, like down the back, sometimes it gets real soaked, especially if you got a top pack on or something like that. When I get to the top, I'll take my shirt off and squeeze it and suck all the water, liquid, and sodium that I can out of it to put it back into my body. So I think that's about it. And other than that, if you're thirsty, drink before if you get a headache, you're in trouble. And if you're going to be out for any kind of duration and you're away from you're away from water, you need to be aware of what's going on with your body, and you might want to think about getting the heck home, because it's hard to just get liquid out of anything. I mean, even doing the solar stills, or wrapping the leaves in a bag. I mean, you're only going to get so much water out of that. So Other than that, I mean, well, if it's really bad, recycle your urine. Don't let the water go. Use it. You have to, because you have to get as much liquid in you as you can if you don't have any source. Okay, so that's about all I have to say on that. Take care, guys. Have a good one.